The biggest change that I have brought into my school through these core skills has been the introduction of the flipped classroom for my students, where the children from their home can flip home for the class and class for the home.
After implementing the core skills in my lesson planning, I have seen commendable changes in my students. Owing to this, I restarted my journey as a teacher. Now I understand the importance of communication and collaboration in learning, as it has helped me to explore the hidden talents of my students.
Implementation of creativity core skill has revolutionized the way I teach, and learning has increased exponentially. Secondly, I have been able to create my own website, Chemistry My Life. Like, they have created cartoonized periodic tables, songs on elements, discovering new shapes of constellations, and also getting awarded for best assignment sheets.
My teaching methods have changed. My students now derive the formula instead of cramming as they were doing earlier. Students have become more vocal in asking questions.
The biggest change in teaching learning experience in my classroom as a result of core skills implementation is certainly the visible difference in the level of engagement among learners. There is greater involvement whenever these activities are conducted. Since there is more room for exploration and creativity, the students enjoy this newfound autonomy and work in collaboration towards the desired outcomes.
The key feature of the activity was that without much instructions, the learner themselves created innovative activities using their creativity and imagination. They also learned the important skill of scientific exploration.
Now I will roll the dice. My preposition is in and my picture is cat. The cat is in the cupboard.
Now I roll the dice. My preposition is under and my picture is leaf. The leaf is under the tree.
It has enhanced my skills as a teacher by developing in me the capacity for revoice, restate and reason, which I could inculcate amongst the students while I was teaching the topic, the making of the Constitution for class 9th.
I have made a list of adjectives, all of you can see it on the board. Some will take the ER forms and some will take the more forms. So there are two teams, A and B. Let us start.
During the implementation of the lesson plan, I got to collaborate with the teachers of social sciences, ICT, and it was really interesting to know that how different subject areas can come together to make the learning deeper.
Embedding core skills into my lessons helped me to bring out children from their shell and express their ideas and imaginations clearly and effectively. Working together to solve a problem, complete a task, or create a product not only strengthen their interpersonal skills but also raise their self-esteem.
Digital tools and resources help to reduce gaps in the subject. It helped me to support different learning styles. I discovered while engaging the learners in a digitally facilitated mode of learning was self-discovery. The students thoroughly enjoyed the process they underwent as the learning was self-paced. There was greater independence and a scope for error correction on their own.
It enabled me to engage my students in collaborative hands-on activities and effective group discussion. It made a biggest difference in my classroom as it enhanced both my teaching and my students' learning.
Wow! My student had taken over my class and I had taken a back seat. This is true learning. Thank you, British Council, for making our classrooms much more engaging and lively and the learning deep.
Truly, our tryst with British Council has been one such wonderful experience.
Classrooms are sunnier and happier, transformed into platforms where we see children shedding their shyness, getting involved in group activities and cultivating new friendships. Now we are treading on a path which is igniting a divine curiosity in the child, leading to learning for learning's sake.
Well-defined learning goals have made learning outcomes more tangible and realistic. The training imparted to teachers is a novel experience.